In the dusty attic of her grandmother's old cottage, Clara stumbled across something unexpected. Tucked away beneath a pile of faded quilts and brittle photo albums was a jar. It caught the evening's fading light, a fragile glass relic, its surface streaked with age, and its metal lid rusted almost shut. Clara lifted it gingerly. Inside there was a glow, faint, steady, and impossibly alive. It was a firefly, not darting or flitting like the ones from her childhood memories, but hovering gently, its tiny body pulsing with a golden light that seemed almost patient. Her breath hitched. Grandma Ivy had always told her that fireflies were special. "They carry our wishes," she used to say. "Catch one before summer ends, and it'll light the way to what you've lost." But those days were gone. The fireflies had disappeared years ago, and now so had Grandma Ivy. Since the funeral last week, the weight of grief had settled over Clara's chest, compressing her voice, wrapping itself around her every breath. She hadn't spoken a word since. And yet, here was this firefly, the only one left. It pulsed again, its dim light growing brighter, faster, almost urgent. Clara sat cross-legged on the attic's wooden floor and hesitated, her hand hovering over the lid. Then, with trembling fingers, she tried to unscrew it. The rust resisted at first, but finally, the lid gave way with a soft creak. The firefly hesitated for the barest moment, then soared out in a streak of gold, leaving a faint glow in its wake. It flitted toward the window, its light glancing off shattered cobwebs and the peeling wallpaper. For the first time in days, Clara felt compelled to move. She pushed open the attic window, the cool night air brushing her cheeks. The firefly hovered for an instant, then darted forward, disappearing into the shadows of the woods. Clara followed. She didn't question why. The firefly's glow danced ahead of her, guiding her deeper past gnarled oaks and whispering streams. Moonlight pooled along the forest floor as she stumbled over roots and brushed against overgrown ferns. And then there it was, a clearing she didn't recognize but felt oddly familiar. Here, the firefly stopped. Clara froze, her pulse quickening. One by one, hundreds, no thousands of fireflies lit up around her, swirling like glowing embers caught in an invisible breeze. Their light painted the air with warmth and flickering golden hues. And within their glittering dance, there was something else. Someone else. A figure took shape among the glowing haze, translucent at first but becoming clearer with every heartbeat. It was her, Grandma Ivy. Clara's knees nearly buckled. Her grandmother smiled at her, a smile that carried summers of humming gardens and words spoken beneath the stars. "You've been holding your sadness too tight, little wren." Her voice came soft but carrying the echoes of years past,